Today's Mercedes-Benz interview of the day brought to you by Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz has an SUV for you. Visit MBUSA.com for special offers. Darius Rucker, he was busy this weekend. First of all, Dolphins, not good. South Carolina blows a 17-point lead. But you got to sing on College Game Day, and Nick Saban singing along with you. So overall, how was the past week or so?
Awful. I lost both my quarterbacks.
That is true.
I lost both my quarterbacks. We should have beat LSU, but, I'm not going to complain about the officiating. We lost the game. We had a 17-point lead. It was tough. Tough to take.
We complained about the officiating because I don't know how you call a penalty on knocking the quarterback over and after he throws an interception.
That one and the offensive pass interference were the two that I don't know where those came from. It was tough to take, man. Tough to take. We had that game won.
And then your Dolphins.
Tua gets hurt again. Another concussion. And I thought we were going to Super Bowl again this year, man. I thought we were going to Super Bowl.
Okay. Who do you think is going to have a better year, the Dolphins or South Carolina?
Oh, goodness. If the Gamecocks win 6 games, we make the whole game like a Super Bowl. So they'll probably South Carolina.
Okay. So all you're saying is give us 6 wins. You're good with South Carolina. You've won the Super Bowl.
Give me something to do in January. That's all I'm asking. Give me something to do in January.
How is the atmosphere? How does the atmosphere factor in on playing music with that kind of crowd? It's different than playing, I guess, a concert with Hootie and the Blowfish.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, those kids, first of all, they're drunk. They're all there drunk early in the morning. And, they really have a good time. That's my constituency, man. I'm such a big GameStop supporter. Everybody gives me so much love there. So it was actually pretty awesome.
But are you nervous?
Of course. What you're nervous about is you don't know what it sounds like on TV.
Oh, okay.
And we played some shows on TV that just sound like crap. So you're nervous about that. But, it's 2 songs. You can go out there and play those anytime. But Beers and Sunshine, I'd never played that on guitar before. So I was kind of nervous about that.
The sound was great on TV.
That's what everybody said, which made me so happy. I mean, I guess ESPN's done it so much now, they got it down to science. But everybody said it sounded great, so that made me happy.
And then you guys just celebrated the 30th anniversary of you guys on Letterman. And yeah, that was like a couple of weeks ago. So it was like you were Friday on Letterman and then world famous on Monday or something?
People say it sounds that simple, but it was really that simple. That Thursday, we couldn't get a station outside of the Carolinas at our song. And that Monday, we were most added for the next 4 weeks. And, then next thing you know, we're number one all of a sudden. Yeah, Letterman changed our lives, man.
Well, I was going to say, without that Letterman appearance, what happened?
Nobody knows who we are. Nobody knows who we are. No doubt about it. Nobody. We're not where we are right now. I probably don't even know you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't want to know you. Until you got famous, then I go, all right, I'll meet with him. All right.
What are you talking about? I made you famous, man. That video made you famous.
My God.
That video made you famous.
No, it didn't. That's the reason you put me in there. I was already famous.
You're right. My bad.
Darius has a new single with Jennifer Nettles. It's called Never Been Over. And then you guys are winding down the Hootie and the Blowfish tour. Charleston Festival, that's October 11th and 12th. And right?
Right, yep.
Okay. Are you playing both days in Charleston?
No, we're only playing one. We're playing one. The Tedeschi Trucks Band is headlining the other night.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you're done? Hootie's?
Yeah, that's it. We're done for, I don't know if we'll ever do this again, but if we do, it'll be a long time from now.
And no fights?
No fights at all. Great tour. Really had a lot of fun. We played some golf together, hung out a little bit, but no fights. We all got along great. And the music, I mean, the crowds were incredible. You saw these shows. The crowds were incredible. It was great.
But I saw Jane's Addiction in Massachusetts, and they're going toe-to-toe on the stage. Did you guys ever get close to fighting each other on stage?
Never on stage.
Oh, so backstage?
Yeah, actually on Mark's porch one day, Mark and I got fisticuffs, and that's the only time it's ever happened. Yeah. No, but we've never. What I saw that was shocking. You know, I mean, that being in a band and playing in a band, and then you find out the reason he yelling is because they were too loud.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, you're playing rock and roll, man. Fucking James Addiction, and you're mad because we're too loud.
So we've gotten a lot of mileage out of Fritzy singing with you. You were kind enough to let him sing 2 songs, and I kept telling Todd one song, do just one song, and he said no, I want to do 2. And Marvin, let's refresh Darius's memory of how Fritzy sounded when he joined him in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
While you try to put up a front for me, I'm a spy, but on your side you see, slip on into any disguise. I still know you look into my private eyes.
Okay. But you had to feel great when Todd stopped singing because you sounded even better.
Not at all. I tell you, we were in sound check, and he started singing, and the band was shocked at how good he sounded. Like the band was like, "Oh," because you expect people to come up there and be really bad. And Fritzy's got a really good voice. So it was shocking how good he was. So it was a fun night.
Yes, Seton.
Darius, is this one of those situations that you were referring to earlier where it sounds terrible on TV, but in person it was awesome? I wasn't sure if that. I'm like, oh, we're witnessing that right now.
Yeah.
It sounds bad on TV, but there it was awesome.
Yeah.
No, it was awesome live. You were awesome. Fritzy.
No, he was not.
I'll
Thank you.
I'll sing with you anytime, man.
It was very cool of you to let me do
Okay,
that.
so this might be the last time that you guys can collaborate. So
Okay.
just like Hootie and the Blowfish, this might be it. But I'm going to let you decide if you want to do this. You don't have to do this. But Todd, I said, we're not doing Hall & Oates. I said maybe pick a Billy Joel song. And
I went with The Matter of Trust.
well, does Darius know Matter of Trust?
I hope so. I sent a note to his wonderful PR person. I don't know if he got it in time, but a few bars of A Matter of Trust.
You go ahead and kick it, because he's a young guy. They pick like Matter of Trust. Like us old guys will be picking like She's Always a Woman or something, but he's gonna pick Matter of Trust. Go ahead, you kick it, Fritzy.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some love is just a lie of the heart. The cold remains of what began with a passionate start. And they may not want it to end, but it will. It's just a question of when. I've lived long enough to have learned. The closer you get to the fire, the more you get.
No,
Darius isn't singing.
He's just listening.
No,
right now.
we'll let him. When he's done, I'm gonna hit it with like, she can kill with a smile, she can rule with her eyes. You can ruin your face with her casual lies, and she always reveals what she wants you to see. Yeah, she steals like a thief, but she's always a woman to me.
Oh,
See, there you
she
go.
takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time.
Hit that high note, Fritzy. Go.
Oh, but she never gives up, and she never gives in. She just changes her mind. She promised you more than the Garden of Eden.
Is there a lot of times you'll hear band like Robert Plant with Led Zeppelin. There were notes that he could sing when he's 25, but you get to be 45 or 50. Like, is there anything that it's hard to sing now, but when you were 24, you're like, I'm killing this?
No, the thing is, I did on purpose when we recorded records. I wouldn't do anything that I thought later on I wouldn't be able to do. Like, even when I was making a country record, I'll never get it. And my producer was like, "Man, just hit the high note." I was like, "Man, I'm not gonna hit the high note." He's like, "Hit it. I'll make it'll sound great." And I was like, "No." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Because in 10 years, I'm not gonna be able to hit it, so I'm not even gonna try it." So no, everything I did back then was right there, just because I knew when I was older I was gonna have to keep singing it.
I've been singing the high cost of living ain't nothing like the cost of living high.
One of the greatest songs I've ever heard.
It is so. What is that? Jamie Johnson? Is that
Jamie Johnson?
Oh my God! It is the lyrics are awesome in there.
Unbelievable. I Oh man, that whole song. I'm not even gonna start.
No, you were going to do it. I traded it all for a 8-ball and a whore.
Cocaine and whore.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. I had a job in a piece of land. My sweet woman was my best friend, and I traded it all for cocaine and a whore. What a great line.
But do you have those moments where you go, well, that sounds like a country song? Like something happens to you or somebody you know, and you go, damn, that sounds like a country song.
Absolutely. Like, a guy told me the other day that he made out with a girl and he found out later on it was his cousin. And first thing I said, that's a country song. That's a country song.
Friends, lovers, and cousins.
Exactly.
There you go. It writes itself. I always send Darius music titles, song titles. And then I go, that's the hard part. Now go do the song. And then he goes,
You do that.
I do. I'm telling you, I got whiskey in my smile.
That's actually that. You sent me that one. I think I'm going to write that one.
You should, because I think.
I'm going to write that one.
Yeah, because if not, Chris Stapleton's going to.
And then it's going to be a hit. So you work with it.
I'm giving you first dibs on that, because then I'll give it to Chris Stapleton. All right, once again, if you want to see Hootie and the Blowfish, the tour is coming to an end. Charleston Festival, they'll be performing on October 12th. Great to see you, and thanks for joining us as always.
Always great to see you, Dan. I love you, man.
See you, buddy.
Take care.
That's Darius Rucker.